had a world of my own, everything would be nonsense. Nothing would be what it is, because everything would be what it isn't. And contrary-wise, what it is, it wouldn't be. And what it wouldn't be, it would. You see? Everything is so confusing.
It is not.
Well, it is to me.
Why?
Well, I can't remember things as I used to. And
Hello, my excited acolytes. You are joining us on a journey of the mundane, majestic, and macabre. You are now entering the rabbit hole.
Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho!
What's up, everybody? We hope you have been good for goodness sakes. And we hope your name is not on the naughty list. Because Cole was the least of your worries with this list of Christmas creeps we're covering today. But first, as always, the fastest gift wrapper in the West is with me today, old Bebop. How we doing today, Bubba?
Doing good. How about you, G?
I can't fucking complain. I had to write this fucking Christmas theme opening, so I'm kind of...
I think it came out pretty good.
I
This is the first time I'm hearing it.
Right?
It is.
First time I'm telling it to anybody.
Yeah.
So,
Besides your dyslexia kicking in.
hard as a mother.
I mean, and it happens. Yeah.
And I've got BB with me, but let's not forget the coach of this year's starting reindeer lineup, man. Oh, Izzy
Oh,
boy.
you can't forget about
That's
that.
me. I'm here.
Is your Holly's jolly, buddy?
Yeah, man, getting into the Christmas spirit.
On this 80-degree day.
Yeah.
How? It was,
And then we're going to get rain tomorrow, and it's going to be like 30.
Oof.
And they wonder how we get sick.
like definitely fucking sick in the South. Oh my God. But it's good having y'all boys dive into like another rabbit hole with me today. And this one's going to lead us to a darker side of the season. I know we're going to do our Christmas episode and make everything feel all hallmarky and shit like that.
And jolly.
Real kind of feeling. So I decided today, because I don't, my brain is wired a little weird, that I would find the creepiest, darkest shit I could find for the holiday season.
Krampus?
He makes an appearance. He does make an
okay.
appearance. And I mean, really think about it, man. Early Christmas, you got early man. Everything is dying out as far as nature and shit like that. Your food is scarce. You're having to huddle. The days are shorter. Everything's darker. Of course, we're going to have some spooky ass stories and like scary stuff that comes out of early man like this time of year.
Oh, yeah. I always hate when there ain't no leaves on the trees.
You always hate when there ain't no leaves on the
It
tree?
just seems like downtime.
You're ready for a nap.
Yeah.
You know,
It seems like downtime.
I thought about it because, all of us being blue-collar workers and shit.
That's right.
Winter is blue-collar workers' reward for dealing with all the fucking heat.
Off-season.
Yeah.
And because of the area that we live in, the tourism. This is truly our downtime,
It really is.
which is nice. It's kind of refreshing. Get ready for another season.
Isaac, you put that brownie butter back. Don't you do that. But,
Brittle.
yeah, bro, whatever. Man, fuck y'all. But really, this is for all our listeners who really can't let Halloween go just yet. So,
Which is low-key us.
yeah, I'm still watching horror films and shit like that every other evening.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I'm a year around. I listen to the horror podcast and all that other shit, but until they start shouting us out, we're not shouting nobody out. So, but before we jump into all that, y'all know I know I gave y'all a little question and shit, and this question is something like,
I forgot my question.
you're an idiot.
I remember.
I think this question is something like we all laid up during December as kids thinking about. What would you have done if you woke up Christmas Eve night and the jolly fat man's in the house? You called him. There he is. He's standing right in front of you. What would you have done?
I have to RKO his ass.
You gonna RKO?
You gonna RKO Santa?
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Why would you RKO Santa?
After I get my presents.
Oh, after you get your
Yeah.
present.
No, see what I was
So that way I
doing.
can flex on everybody.
He's trying to get everybody's presents.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
He's taking out the
Yeah.
big man. He's getting all. He wants that sleigh.
I
He wants
just said
that
he's
magic
got it.
bag.
Go ahead and see me riding through Loris with a sleigh.
A bunch of built ass fucking reindeer for some reason. All of them look like pit bulls.
What would you do, G?
I wouldn't believe it was Santa, I'll bet. I honestly think I would assault Santa.
You take
before-
offense?
Yeah, I probably would assault Santa before anything else.
I'd probably get excited
See,
because
that-
at the time of my life, I don't think we got any young viewers or listeners, I should say. Before I thought otherwise of Santa Claus, I looked up to him. I thought he was cool. I got excited for him, so I would have been excited to meet him and see him.
Dap him up.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
like, what's
yeah.
good, homie? What's happening?
Give him the cookies myself.
Oh my god! See, Santa got ruined at a
Like,
early
bro, take me
age
with you.
for me, man.
Mm-hmm.
I was living with my not shit like aunt and uncle, and I called them doing Christmas up under the tree, and instead of telling me like, "Hey, this is what we do," and Santa brings shit later, they said, "Hey, Santa ain't real. Shut up, don't tell nobody." And I got sent back to bed. So
Ruined
I will say, as a young kid, you like you said, you get excited. So
oh yeah.
there was a night that I stayed up and caught my parents putting out the gifts.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was just like, all right, okay, I guess that's just from them, at a
So
young
you,
age.
So you didn't even like.
Well, then I kind of
separate the
understood.
two.
It was before I,
Oh,
fully
yeah.
understood what was going on, but it was like, okay, because like you hear a commotion, so you kind of sneak out and look, and it's not Santa, it's your parents.
Did you have Santa before you were taking out the cold?
Yeah, a little bit of Santa, but nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
They didn't. My parents didn't really like play the Santa act with us.
Well, yeah, with your parents
You
it being
know.
with their background and stuff, I would imagine Christmas was more of a reverent time in your house. It wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah. There wasn't a whole lot of Santa action. I mean, there was a little bit.
So Jesus come
here
down the
and there.
chimney and drop
Yeah,
presents.
yeah, he does. Long flowing locks,
Oh god, I'm going nail for that last one. Oh man, so we all have our different outlooks on Christmas and stuff, and what we would do if we saw the Fat Man as a kid. So let's jump into like some Christmas creatures you wouldn't want to run into at all this time of season. Our first batter up, like BB, decided to say, is a pop culture, icon now. He's got his movies out. He's basically a household name. It's Krampus.
Mm-hmm.
This German monster is the demon half-goat counterpart to Santa Claus. So instead of Santa just leaving, coal and, stuff like that, you'd have Satan in a Santa hat just waking you up with chains rattling and all types of other shit.
So is Santa pretty much split into like two beings at this point?
I really think it was just the good and evil aspect. For good kids to be rewarded,
Gotcha.
bad kids had to be punished, kind of thing.
That was my question. Was Krampus targeted towards bad kids, or was nobody safe?
Well, if you were bad, Krampus would come in shaking chains and shit at you, which
Some people might like to change, Get tied
Yeah,
up a
yeah.
little
It's a
bit.
weird time to be
We're talking
alive.
about children. We're talking about children. We're
Oh,
not-
children.
We're talking about children
Oh
now.
shit!
Yep, you're going to jail.
Yeah,
Boom.
you don't want
Dun,
no
dun.
children. You don't want no children getting tied up.
Yeah,
That ain't
yeah.
good.
So, and I don't know why a lot of these old Christmas stories and like spirits from Christmas, they have chains on them that they rattle for some reason.
Okay.
I mean, really think about it. Krampus, and you have Scrooge, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, with the
his
three
partner,
ghosts.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
partner come back with that shit chained up to him and all that. It's a
Symbolism.
yeah, probably a symbolism thing. But like I said, the fat man would come in, he'd leave gifts and all kinds of shit, eat cookies or whatever. Third world, old German
Imagine
kids.
eating cookies from every household in the world in one night.
Uh,
Bro is a goat and still giving gifts.
no, not even that. The milk. The amount of milk this man digests.
Yeah, you remember the milk
He better
challenge?
not be lactose intolerant.
Santa laughs at the milk challenge.
You think Santa laughs at the milk challenge?
Oh yeah.
But instead of having Santa come in, you would have this half goat demon that showed up and like,
Did it buy?
no, he eat your ass. This some bitch come with
Square
switch.
up.
He come with switches to your house,
Like grandma go out there and make you pick one?
like a bundle of them bitches.
God
And
dang.
tear your ass up. And if you was real bad, he kidnapped your ass.
I bet Meemaw sat there and watched the whole thing.
I bet. Oh yeah.
I told him.
I bet Meemaw sat there and shook her head, yes.
I told them boys not to sit there and pick them blueberries on Grandpa's farm. Now the Grampus has got you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! So okay. You can either get your ass whipped or kidnapped if you're bad. I don't know about y'all, but the American idea of a lump of coal ain't that bad. Because I'd rather have a lump of coal than end up on like Christmas version of LS, like Law and Order SVU and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
You get your buddies together, you combine your coal,
Make a fire.
and you make a fire and you grill some pork chops.
you
or some
put
shit.
grill, yeah.
You grill some pork chops. You make a supper out of it.
But dude, like serious, it would be like old German folks telling their kids, "Okay, you can be good all year."
That's not how Germans sound.
I'm not doing that. you are out of your ass. Oh my god, no. But yeah, you can be good all year, and mind you, this is old world German. So you be good all year. Now you can have fresh turnip, but if you be bad, the snow demon will come and take you away from mommy and daddy forever.
The snow
Do you know
demon,
when this
Hitler.
started? You said old times. Like how old?
It's like longest Santa Claus has been around in that time.
Like a few hundred years?
Yeah, Santa Claus has been around for a
Yeah.
while. What if you want to know how long Santa Claus has been around? Tune in for our Christmas episode where that will be covered.
Plug.
Right, plugging that shit. But believe it or not, Krampus wasn't the only like maritime monster that threatened like little children of Germany.
That's the only one I've ever heard of.
Yeah, there was another one in like the 40s, I think.
Shut up. We're not talking about that monster.
Oh,
We're talking about Christmas monsters.
Oh, I'm sorry. But am I wrong?
There's one in Milwaukee too.
Oh my god. Next on our list is Frau Birche. And I'm probably fucking that up.
You most likely are.
Yeah.
It's all right.
This is the Christmas witch. She is often depicted as an elderly crone covered in rags with a cane and a beak of a nose made of iron.
Sounds like a witch doctor almost.
Mm-hmm.
Not like just her nose.
Okay.
Just her nose is a long, like,
Beak.
hooked nose, and it's made of iron for some reason.
So only her nose is made of iron, is what you're getting at.
Yes.
Makes sense.
And
Maybe she had like a nose transplant or something like that.
maybe.
You know, had some plastic surgery done.
She got the nose she wanted.
Yeah, not the nose she had. She got the nose she
Yeah.
Good for you.
wanted.
You go, girl.
But not only did you have to be good during, German Christmas, be nice to people, not talk back to your parents. This old judgmental witch would come to your house, and if you didn't clean up and like you didn't do your chores and your house was messy and
She
shit,
came in there with the white glove.
yes, she come in that motherfucker like Room Raiders. And if she didn't like what she saw, she would cut your belly open with a knife.
Damn.
Not with her nose.
Not with her nose, with a knife. I would assume with the
Damn.
nose, because why would you have an
South.
iron nose?
Yeah.
But whatever. But no, with a fucking, she'd cut them open and fill their bellies with rocks and straw.
Oh god.
And all of this, like German history, kind of just taught me one thing. I get why historically German people are kind of dicks.
Well, I was going to ask a question after this particular monster. Why is all these monsters based around Christmas time based out of Germany?
It's
And-
not. I've got some more.
Okay. Because there's two, and I was just wondering. I was like, okay, what does Germany have against bad kids at Christmas?
But I mean, think about it.
9.
But I kind of get why they're historically like assholes, because think about it. Christmas is supposed to be the most wonderful time of the year, and you have to worry about like a creepy goat demon and a cut happy witch with OCD.
White glove and a iron nose,
I'm telling you, that's fucking just terrifying.
and that ain't really bad until she cuts your belly open and stuffs you like a scarecrow.
Yeah, I don't understand the stones and straw aspect, but you know,
Yeah, but
teach
nobody
his own.
wants to figure that out. You know what I mean?
No one wants to be the one that
Where'd she get straw from?
I think she keeps it in her pocket.
What kind of stone?
Little satchel she carries.
Yeah, a little kind of like pocket sand.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Kind of like pocket
Always, you can't leave the house without some pockets.
sand. Yeah, Dale Gribble taught us that at RIP. But that's fucked up.
Little fanny pack she carries
Yeah,
around.
yeah, it's a little German like scary fanny pack.
So she zips.
She unzips her belly to feel your belly.
The
basically.
zip of death.
Oh my god! Are you?
You start hearing that zipper, your ass is grass.
Oh, you better fucking run, cousin. You hear me? Okay. We're gonna leave Germany because you know you were worried about. You're wondering why they were all in Germany. Well, they're not. My favorite set are actually in Iceland.
Which is actually green.
Yeah, and Greenland is actually icy.
Ice. Yeah.
Somebody didn't want somebody to go somewhere, and that's why they named them separately. I'm just going to tell
It was
you.
a miscommunication.
Yeah, no,
I think.
no.
I think it was purpose.
I think they done it on purpose. They didn't want whoever was following behind them to go to a nice, luscious land. They wanted them to go to where they couldn't get
It
shit.
was like our secret base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo, like Isaac
Yeah.
said.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to
Illuminati.
Iceland. Ooh, nobody wants to join.
Yeah, like fuck you. What's Iceland gonna do for us? But in Iceland,
Your drinks would always be cold, though.
whole time,
Stick them in the ice.
you can meet Grayla. Again,
Say it one more time.
Grayla.
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 That.
Grayla.
Grayla.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I got it.
This is a fucking Christmas ogre, man.
Ogre or troll?
Ogre. Like what else? Oh shit. So but instead of, grind their bones to make their bread, Greya would snatch up nearby village children to make Christmas stew.
Basically like Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, like I said, I knew y'all would make the connection with Shrek, but did y'all know they both had a four-legged companion?
Ooh.
But instead of a wisecracking jackass, Grayla has a pet feline-like demon called a Yule cat.
How big is this cat?
The words I was using was basically, it's not your like sit on a windowsill, chest laser pointer kind of check.
China King kind of cat.
Yeah, not that. You think
Zoo cat.
Meth Panther.
Okay.
Meth Panther.
That's terrifying.
The hell is a meth panther?
Yeah,
Think about it.
The panther on meth.
right. A panther on meth.
It's the only thing holding cats back. If a cat was the size of a dog, a cat would win every time.
And like the OCD witch, this cat has some odd ass triggers, man. Just like, I mean, there's so many weird rules and shit.
So it's definitely a house cat.
Yeah, it's a meth panther house cat. So the only way to make sure you were safe from the Yule cat like snatching your ass up on like Christmas was to be able to prove that you had got some new clothes.
What?
That you would have got some new clothes.
That sucks for the unfortunate.
Both.
real,
I
though.
literally.
Serious.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine?
What
All you
about
could
the
think about is
homeless?
that damn
There
Yule
wouldn't
cat.
be any more homeless because they would all get snatched up.
You'd probably cry yourself to sleep that night.
Oh my jeez. Okay, dude.
Now, by new, do you mean like new to me, or
You had to be gifted with new clothing.
like brand spanking
Yes.
new off the shelf?
And like you said, that would suck. Okay, think about it. You've been the best kid all fucking year. You've walked all the little ladies across the fucking street. You didn't cheat. You didn't lie. You cleaned up after everybody. And your daddy got fired from the clog factory because I assume that's what they do in like Iceland at the clog factory.
Yeah.
And then your ass get eat up by like a Christmas cat, a demon cat now.
Should have got them clothes, cuz.
I mean, that would fucking suck.
Should have had that.
Do
new
you
drip.
have to buy them at Christmas time or just like once a year?
I think it's around Christmas time. So you got a giant ogre, a judgmental meth panther. You think that would just be enough for Iceland to be like, all right, fuck it, man. We're canceling Christmas. We're done. We're not doing none of this. Did you know the ogre has kids?
What?
Okay.
Who's the mom though?
But
The
she don't
ogre,
stew her
she's
kid?
a lady. She wasn't alone.
Okay, who's the dad then?
Great look.
BB.
BB.
They had
Mom!
they had 13 trolls.
Kitty's eating my pot pie!
It was a big ass pot pie.
Mom!
Oh my god.
No, kitty. My pot pie.
So she had 13 troll-like children called the Yule Lads.
Hang on. She had 13
She had
kids.
13.
I thought she was an ogre.
She's a
I guess that's how you get that title.
ogre is to have 13 kids.
I guess.
Yeah, she had 13 troll-like children called the Yule Lads.
Okay, so she was an ogre.
Yeah.
But her kids was
children were
trolls.
troll-like.
I didn't write this
So
shit.
who's the daddy?
Isaac.
Ozzy don't look like a troll.
I do resemble a troll.
I mean, I'd give you a bridge and all that.
It's a troll that lives under the bridge.
Chilling under the bridge.
And you think, okay, I'm going to ask y'all's honest. Any of this stuff we talked about tonight's like some odd, off the wall ass shit.
Yeah.
The witch lady, huh?
Yeah, she'd be cutting
Oh.
people open and stuffing them with stones and straw.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
It's all right, Isaac. We had some technical difficulties, folks, but we're back in the game.
Had a mic die.
We had a mic die, but basically,
Who's Mike?
Jordy's.
yeah, kind of. But no. What I'm trying to get at is, out of all the shit I've told y'all, these little fuckers are the oddest. And what gets me is their names. Their names really just.
And there's 13.
There's 13, but I'm only going to give you a few that just tickled me. You've got Sheepcock Claude.
Okay.
And his little thing is, when he comes to visit your house and either leaves you rotten potatoes or candy in your fucking shoes, he goes out to your barn and suckles at your goat's titties.
What if you don't have a barn?
Does the goat get excited?
You'd have to ask the goat, honestly. And
What happens if you're not like a farmer?
did he suck
What if
your
you don't
titties?
have a goat?
Did he suck your titties?
Oh God!
Fuck. That's rough. Rotten potatoes and shoes. And I get my nipples sucked till they're basically two hickeys.
Oh yeah, because he's gonna try to get something out of them. Then you've got spoon liquor, which, well,
That's his name.
That's his name.
That's his fucking name.
And he licks spoons.
He goes through all your fucking cabinets.
Jordy, didn't you call a certain group of people that?
I really think he was the brother that didn't nobody want. Like they just gave him a job doing some shit, so he would just leave him alone. And to be honest,
Don't tell me he went in the house and licked all the spoons.
Yes, he would go in the house and lick your spoon.
Ugh.
Yes.
Damn.
You know that troll ain't brush his teeth either.
No,
hell no.
ain't no troll toothbrushes. And then you.
They don't make toothbrushes
I'm
for
pretty
trolls.
sure I saw Disney Pixar's The Trolls on a
That's a toothbrush with trolls on it. I'm talking about a toothbrush for trolls. I think, man.
Sorry.
Makes sense.
I'm
Right.
not living in the year 3000 like you.
I know it. And then Spoon Licker's brother's name is Door Sniffer. Which
Can I guess?
He sniffs
Yes,
your
yes.
doors.
He sniffed the doors.
Nope, I don't get why they called him that. It
Oh,
just
shit.
says he has a big nose and he likes baked goods. I really think somebody was just being an asshole. Like one of his brothers just calls him Door Sniffer, and it just like stuck.
It's funny as fuck. If there was one of them 13 that would go to like a bad kid's room and rip some nasty ass and then leave.
That's shit starter. Oh God! All right, boys. Here's my last two because we cannot forget Sausage Swiper.
Oh,
Oh, that sounds mean.
coming to steal the glizzy.
And his bio just reads, he loves the stolen meat.
Okay, I think in that time frame, they're talking about their precious meat that they're using to cook.
Oh, God.
He just comes.
Do they
swipe
all
that
strike
shit.
at once?
No, it's 13 days of this shit.
So they strike in
Yeah.
the midst of 2
One,
weeks.
one day fucking Door Sniffers popping up. The next day, Spoon Lickers and that sumbitch. Sausage Swipers around that sumbitch somewhere. And you can't trust him.
So,
Goats
like,
getting edged.
do you
Yeah.
know which day each
It's
one
like the
is
13
coming?
days up before Christmas.
On the
And
13th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
Door sniffer came.
a
sniffed like
dry goat in my barn. That's happy.
Oh, y'all haven't even met the worst brother.
Same.
This is the brother that don't nobody let babysit nobody's kids. His name is Window Peeper.
Oh,
That
no.
sounds bad.
He likes to creep outside your window, leave candy for your kids.
Climbing out your window, snatching
So people love
Hide your kids,
hide your wife, hide your kids. Okay, but and sometimes he steals your shit that he sees through the window.
Damn.
Yeah.
So don't put no shit close to him.
Nah, he's kind of an asshole.
I bet he was an asshole.
Yeah. What do y'all boys think about y'all think y'all could survive the 13 days up before Iceland?
Yeah, I can, but I'll be trying to square up with him every night.
Yeah, I would have to get prepared.
Oh, so y'all like
like, set a
Home
gun
Alone
out.
and fucking the 13 Yule lads, like the wet bandits and shit.
Yeah, it's me versus the world and that motherfucker.
Paint cans and all, ain't it?
I'm in there.
Still, my question is like, do they do something else? Like, if like, say you don't have a goat or a cow or something like that.
Yeah,
do
if
they
they-
like
if-
sabotage your house
Nah,
or something?
Basically, if you don't have what they do,
They
at
just
their
slap their
house,
knees and walk away.
they just beat your ass while you sleep.
They just beat
you? Like all other like Christmas creatures, they just beat the shit out of you if they all else
On
fails.
site.
Just like fight back, motherfucker.
So
fight
if you have
back.
none of those things, you're getting your ass beat for 13 consecutive days.
Yeah, if you just
Like if
live
you're
in-
super poor, right?
if you live in
You
a
don't
tent
have a
with
barn
nothing,
with a goat. You don't have silverware.
spoons,
Your mama
meat,
don't bake nothing.
nothing.
You ain't got no goods. You ain't got no windows.
You just get
You're
your
just
ass beat.
consecutively getting your ass beat for 13 days. Ugh.
2 black eyes, 1 busted lip,
Happy New Year
and a trip to the ER for me.
if you survive to see New Year.
All right, fellas. The last 2 on the naughty list here are simply on there because they tickle the absolute fuck out of me. That's the only reason they're on this list.
Are these a part of the labs?
No, these
Oh.
are two totally different creatures. We're out of
Gotcha.
Iceland, folks. We're out of Iceland.
all right.
Where are we at now?
We are in Greece. Greece is where I found these folks. And I did the last one's actually from France there. BB just for you.
I bet the Greece.
What do I got to do with Brent?
Faggot. But
Oh my God. Luigi.
Luigi. But yeah.
Come on.
This word's hard. This word's hard. First we have the Kali Kantarasi.
Slower.
Kali Kantasari. Kali Kantasari,
Sorry.
which is a black, furry humanoid creature.
Furry.
Yes.
Ugh.
With
That's a
tusks
vague
and
word.
horn. Oh, it gets worse. They live underground most of the year,
Mole people.
just trying to bring about the apocalypse.
The end times?
Yes.
They only come around at Christmas?
But around Christmas, they come up to cause problems for people, like fuck with them, all that other shit.
I bet they fuck up some sewer lines going through there.
Y'all want to know the what the fuck factor about them?
Sure.
They're usually male, and the words that were used to describe were grotesquely well endowed.
Oh god.
So you're
Slanging.
So you're telling me in Greece and Turkey and them places, there is a scheming ass horned ape with some monster dick that's just coming out of the ground and fucking people's holidays
Now,
up.
you can't forget, I don't know how old these tales go back to, but I know during like certain Greek and Roman times, the size of your wiener meant how smart you are. If it was massive, you were dumb barbarian. If it was tiny, you were intellectual. I'm serious.
So that was just a bunch of people with little dicks trying
I'm
to feel
absolutely
better.
look at the statues.
That's a good
All the
that
statues
is a
got
good
little
fucking
wieners.
point.
Look at the statues. And I don't know, like the source I read, I couldn't tell you, but from what I was told or read, that was how they kind of gauged it. Like somebody was well hung, they were looked at like a barbarian. Like they didn't belong.
So you got these.
Like they were exiled because they had a big dick.
Y'all ever seen Little Nicky?
Yes.
You know the horned ape from the front of the gate?
Yes.
Just him running around Greece with a big old dick just scaring the shit out of everybody.
Everybody would shun them.
I'm going to let you know. I'm moving. I am moving the minute somebody tells me that could happen in my town. I'm moving. The first, like, I'm not waiting to Christmas. I'm gone by Thanksgiving. Absolutely not. Fuck Greece. I'm not going around Christmas time.
Fuck Greece or Greece will fuck you.
Exactly. All right. Now, last but not least, like I said, I got us one from France.
Oui.
Perret Fruitard.
Easy on that last.
That's what he said. Perret Fruitard.
You had to say it again.
What, man? It's Fouettard. What
You
the
had
fuck?
to spell it out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fuckhead.
You like it.
I just picked this story so I can say Fruitard.
Wouldn't surprise me.
And this story, all it told me was one thing: that the French has the most badass Santa ever. Like,
So this is basically their Santa.
follow me. Fruitard is a butcher, and he and his wife kidnapped, robbed, and killed wealthy children.
So they attacked the wealthy.
Yeah, the nobility and stuff like that. Then they cut them up and hide them in salt barrels.
Oh,
Preserve their
Yeah.
body.
So somehow Santa Claus popped up at the damn butcher shop on some SVU shit, done. He there somehow. And he finds what goes on. And
Wait, so Santa was investigating these cases?
like some kind of fucking North Pole detective, cuz I don't know what the fuck. This is what the story say. It gets so fucking worse. When he finds these kids in the barrels, some fucking how, he brings them back to life like Frosty the fucking Snowman. Talking about some fucking happy birthday! All the kids, mind you, they chopped up. So when he brought them back to life, they were screaming at first until he like put them back together.
And the salt.
Yeah. Oh god.
And the salt.
And the
That shit would burn like a mug.
Here you go. Here's a baguette.
A croissant.
So, Saint Nick saves the day and shit and all that other hoopla. But as punishment, Futard is
Not Futard.
I guess Santa rolled up his sleeves after he like brought everybody back and was like, all right, it's time for a good old holiday ass whipping, and just beat Futard until he was like, all right, fuck it, and became his manservant.
Damn.
So now he follows him around and deals out coal and ass whoopings to bad kids.
Under
Santa's
rule. Okay.
But the other 364...
So Santa's okay with ass whipping.
He's okay with ass whoopings.
Okay.
Just as long as you ain't
Just don't
chopping
cut them up
Yeah.
and put them in a salt barrel.
But the other 364 days out of the year, Futard is Santa's bitch. Like that's old Santa's manservant.
What you mean?
I'm kind of thinking like
What you mean?
red leather gimp suit.
No. You know the French, they're very romantic.
Oh my god. Futard's getting Santa's jingle bells and shit.
I mean, he's got 364 days on.
Oh god. What do you think Santa does with the 364 days?
I don't know, leap year.
If you were Santa, what would you do with your 364 days?
You got all them elves hanging out, just kicking at
I mean,
the
what would you
North
do?
Pole.
What would you do? You got
And I got like holiday magic all the other time.
You got the magic, you got the elves, you got the reindeer, you got the sleigh, you got Mrs. Claus. Hell, you got Jack Frost.
I'd probably take over a country.
Would you?
I would.
Domination?
Yeah. Just every year I'd slowly take
What
over
would be
more
your
shit.
order?
Huh?
Like, what would be your order? Like, what kind of order would you instill in these nations that you conquer?
I'm just looking for more elves, bro. I'm making an
You
empire.
travel the world one night a year. You should know.
Yeah.
There ain't no such thing as elves.
I'm not
everywhere
talking
but
about-
where you at.
I'm not talking about elves. I'm talking about
Like hookers.
yeah.
All you gotta do is go down to Yopon.
So you're looking for some futard.
Yeah, Santa's looking for some futards. Lord, imagine that. It's fucking October. You're riding down at the beach, just riding, look into an alley, and you see Santa buying a hooker. Would you tell anybody?
Oh, absolutely.
Close
Absolutely.
friends only.
Close friends only?
I record that shit. Because nobody would believe me.
You would record Santa getting a blowy in the back alley?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. Sorry, Santa.
Exposed.
Oh, fucking exposed.
Live leak in the top corner.
All right, boys and girls. You have made it to the end of our, creepy cautionary tales. Did y'all fellas learn anything interesting?
Yeah, definitely, man. I didn't know that there were so many Christmas, like, ghouls, you know?
Yeah, it's
Christmas
weird, right?
demons, yeah.
What about you, old Bebop and Dewey?
Hide your goats.
Hide your goats.
Hide your silverware.
Hide your silver.
They will be licked.
Oh God, man!
It's getting sucked or licked,
I really feel like,
or you're getting your ass beat.
I really feel like spoon liquor is like my least favorite of the Yuletide boys. Or wow, I'm making them fucking gang members now. Fucking Yuletide boys.
Damn Yuletide.
Oh my fuck!
Over here hitting that rim.
Oh. But before we let everybody go, we're going to leave you with a little more of the, sugar plums dancing in your head. So my ending question comes from a Christmas movie with my favorite drug trafficker / handyman in it.
The / handyman.
We don't get the reference?
I'm thinking.
Tim the Tool Man.
Tim the Tool Man Taylor.
Yes, sir. You know he was a drug trafficker?
Did not know that.
Yes, sir. He got arrested for dealing cocaine or trafficking cocaine.
Oh, okay.
But we all remember his movie, The Santa Claus.
Yep. Tim Allen. His real name.
Wait, he got busted with it.
Apparently.
A lot, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he had a mustache. It looked, his mugshot cool as shit. I'd put it on a t-shirt.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. So, kind of like the question we were just asking each other, right? You had the opportunity to be Santa. The option was given to you to become Santa. You were able to bring joy to millions of people, kind of make the world a better place and all that. But 364 days out of the year, you're at the North Pole, you're setting shit up, you're making sure Rudolph and Blitzen are up on their shots. All that good shit.
You got to give them their shots.
Yeah. You're having to do the Q-tip to the butthole thing to make them poop and all that kind of shit, like you do with puppies.
Yeah. I mean, y'all might not have heard, but that reindeer flu, that shit's rough.
I'm telling you, man. So, would you take it?
Take one.
If you were given the option to become Santa Claus?
Absolutely not.
You wouldn't try to do the world a better place?
No.
Fuck everybody?
I'm not dealing with that shit.
Do you know how hectic that would be, like right around Christmas?
Yeah, you got
Try to get every
364
house
days off.
Yeah.
But you know what you got to do in one day?
Bro, not even that. You know how much setting up that one fucking day takes?
What does Santa do to bad elves that don't do what they're supposed to do?
You think Santa got it done?
I don't know. What do you think?
Santa's dungeon.
And okay,
What does he do to bad elves?
since we're talking about the dark side of Christmas, this is some question I've always wondered. Are elves like childlike or like just little people, like grown ass adults?
Yeah,
Little
midgets.
people like hobbits from Lord of the Rings.
So there's an elf strip club in the North Pole.
Gotta
Should
be. Yeah.
Dude, I don't like the
Do they call it tinsels?
If they do nothing but work, then they're oppressed. So they need
So
golf courses and strip clubs and, they need leisure. They need bars.
Would you go to an elf strip club?
Depends on how much I've drank prior to this question.
To the question or the option?
No, like if we're sitting there strolling around North Pole, we're having a good old time, and you're like, "Hey, let's go to the elf strip club." I'll be like, "Yeah, let's go."
So if
I'm like bone sober, no, I'm not walking into the fucking elf
I'd
strip
probably
club.
go sober. I would have to see that, man.
You want to get
Yeah.
your candy cane rolled off?
That's right.
Oh my! And you know what else I thought about?
Is Santa and Willy Wonka in on something?
The enslavement of little people, maybe. I mean, that kind of covers what we just talked about as the enslavement of little people.
Is that what he does for the rest of the year?
You know what I just
He
thought
is
about?
Willy Wonka, but he shrinks down.
Okay.
And then he uses all the elves as
Oompa Loompas.
people making the candies. Yeah.
Oh shit, we're on to something.
Oh.
Oompa Loompas are just elves from a different region of the world. That's why they have the orange tan.
Well, in the Johnny Depp one, he kind of covered a little bit of that lore where he went to that little island and
Yeah,
ate them caterpillar-looking things.
that's a good point.
They wanted the cocoa bean.
Now, something that just popped in my head because we were talking about elf strippers for some reason. If you really think about for the North Pole to be sustainable, there have to be elves.
The North Pole has to be the name of the strip club. Let me just go and put that out there.
The South Pole.
Oh
The South Pole. That's exactly what it needs to be called. The South Pole. Oh my god. But no, there's got to be like elf plumbers, elf landscapers.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
It's got to
not
be a
not
whole
elf,
community.
But elftricians.
Infrastructure.
Well, there wouldn't be any elf landscapers because
Yeah.
everything's frozen.
How many do you think he needs to supply this job of one day a year giving all the kids their toys? How many elves do you think it would take?
Now, do you think it's like an enclosed like city?
And does every single
with
elf,
like a dome?
like you just said,
over it?
plumbers, electricians, like regular day-to-day jobs in this community of elves, how many does it take to do this? And are they obligated to all go back to Santa's factory and build toys, even though one's a plumber and one's an electrician?
No, I think
One's a stripper.
I think he has city elves and factory elves.
Ah.
Infrastructure elves that keep everything going.
So do they work hard and then they get out of the factory life?
No, I
They're,
think
like,
I think they're
retired?
born that kind of like.
Do they retire?
No, I think there's a big pit where he just like kicks them in. With
It's a
them.
scheme.
Yeah,
They fall into the scheme.
yeah. Really, I don't
They
think
work their
Santa's
life
all
away.
that nice of a guy.
Kind of like 300, where he kicks them into the pit. That's what
Kinda
Santa
like that.
does.
He's always pictured with a whip hitting them damn reindeer.
I'm telling you, if I had reindeer, I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't.
So, I
They're
mean,
too cute.
Especially
Oh.
Blitzen.
Hell yeah.
Listen,
But
I
anywho,
comment
man,
myself.
but fucking idiot. We want to thank all y'all for making it this far down this rabbit hole with us today.
Thank you.
And remember, you're not just doing it for goodness sake. You're doing it to keep a Christmas witch and a Yule cat from away from your house. And as always, if you want to reach us, man, leave a comment, hit us up on Facebook, or or shoot us an email. And that's trh.comedy95@gmail.com. That's
Or a carrier pigeon.
or carrier.
Oh yeah, we'll absolutely
I will
accept
take a fucking
carrier
carrier pitch. Fucking smoke signals. We just want to fucking hear from you. I want to know what y'all want to hear. Look, we will talk about literally anything if y'all have not figured that out yet.
It just takes one person.
Really?
Reach out. Tell
We
us what
will
you want to
message you
hear.
back.
And I promise you, we will dedicate a whole episode to whatever topic you want to hear about. And we'll go from there.
It's as simple as writing an email. And again, that email is trh.comedy95@gmail.com. This has been G.
This has been B.
Is it B?
B.
All right.
And Izzy Boy.
The Izzy boy. All right, now y'all be good.
Huh?